today's Wednesday, and it's another week of what we got from our mobile food truck haul. Now, because this is all I have, I'm going to reiterate for those that are new. So a mobile food truck haul is something that I know Indiana does specifically, and I think there are some other states that do it. I just don't know which ones. As always, in the comment section down below, I will leave information so you can find a food pantry in your area and all of the information that goes into that. Normally, we have there is an elderly couple that used to live next door. They go, and what they do is they give me what they don't want. And like, this is something they would have appreciated. This week they did not make it, so I only have one portion. I'm not complaining. That's another thing I'm going to accuse of. I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know. For those that have been watching me for several weeks, this is what I have for one car. I have another elderly couple that heard that I like to share with the ladies in my church, and we have a large family, and they said that they would like to share with us what they get. Sometimes I have a whole lot of food, and sometimes it's like this, and regardless, I am very thankful of it. I am not wasting my money on wine. I am not wasting my money on drugs. I am not wasting my money on lottery and every other thing that I've been accused of. If you want to know more, please go ahead and watch the playlist at the end that is talking about our small family living, our small income living. And you can also see the other food truck hauls. If you want to know more about me and my family and my situation, you are more than welcome to do that. So, without further ado, I will share with you what we've got. We have one of these. I thought we had two, but I've had a couple of kids confirm it was one. I'm filming this later in the day just because I had company over this morning and I just couldn't get to it with everybody here. So we have one of these. That'll be a nice side. You know, everybody could have, we are a family of 7. Sometimes 8, sometimes 11. It depends on who's here. So, you know, everybody can get a little bit of this at dinner, and it's all organic. We had 2 of these. My husband ate one for lunch, and I really haven't had much of a lunch, so I'm going to actually eat this one. We have 4 of these, and I've already given these away, so these are actually going to go to my piano teacher, who will appreciate them. I do not need that stuff in my house, and I'm not complaining. I just know that it does not sit well with our family. We have a wonderful 12-pack of this vegetable stew with beef. And then textured vegetable protein product added. I don't know what that means, but these work really well, especially as we head into winter. And it's supposed to be a very stormy, cold, snowy winter, which could mean possible power outages. This would be something that I could heat over our little propane cook stove if need be. So my boys were really excited. They were like, oh good, we're going to use this as our camp out. No, Mommy is going to actually put this aside. And this will be a really great thing to have on hand. Usually by usually by March. It's still cold enough for soup, but we're kind of past the power outage stage. So what I will do is eat it by March. That's what I did last year with all the canned soups I had. In March, we kind of just have some easy go-to lunches and whatnot with soups. And then we have a bag of corn with some bugs in it. Sorry, I opened it and this bug is like, what are you doing? So I'm not sure how much corn is in here. So I will probably make this up for dinner tonight. This would actually be a really good dinner with like some of these, maybe even roast these. A little bit of side, a little bit of corn. And then my neighbor down the street was so kind, and she actually watches the videos. So just a little hello and thank you since I missed you. But she has been giving me this grass-fed beef, and it's got like the organs. Yeah, it's got the beef liver and beef heart in it, and this is really, really good for my husband right now, who has just been given some health concerns. And so stuff like this is going to be really, really good for him, especially this beef liver. I'm really excited to cook this up for him, actually. And he loves beef liver, so that'll be great. So, last time, you know, the kids saw this and they were like, Mom. Well, actually, I made some hamburgers out of it, and everybody loved it. So, shh. I also still have some avocados from last week. You can check that video out. It's in the playlist that I make of all these things, so you can see them. I still have some of those avocados left because they were not ripe. Well, they ripened this week, and I put them in the fridge. So a burger with avocado on top is really, really good, especially when we don't do a whole lot of wheat. It's kind of one way to give it something, if you know what I mean. So I might do some of that, and then some corn and some veggies for dinner tonight, because that sounds really good after I have my salad. So here's this week's video, and I just want to thank the kind people out there, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.